into the weekend and the weather is going to be really nice. This evening was really great. It actually felt a bit less humid. A little patch of drier air is pushing through the Gulf Coast. It won't last long. Tomorrow the humidity starts to rise and then we see some more moisture coming our way by Sunday and next week, which means we'll probably have some more heavy rain at times going into next work week. As for the rest of our Friday evening, it is really beautiful looking outside the city of New Orleans. Nice lights here on the bridge. It's going to be nice tomorrow for the red dress run and for dirty linen night. Back to school activities happening this weekend. Good weather for it. Temperatures right now are in the upper 70s. Outside of the metro area, we're in the low 80s across the New Orleans metro and 80s along the coast. We had a little breeze today, but winds have calmed down. Now we have wind speeds less than 5 miles per hour, but we may have a little breeze kicking in tomorrow, mostly from the east, so that'll help mix things up. We'll have a little bit of an easterly wind tomorrow of 10-15 miles per hour. Overnight, pretty quiet. There may be a little shower that passes by early tomorrow morning. Temperatures will fall into the 70s going into tomorrow morning, mid to upper 70s. Then we heat up tomorrow back into the 90s in the afternoon. So like I mentioned, pretty quiet and mostly dry overnight, maybe a couple little coastal showers going into tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow during the day, expect just a couple isolated showers and storms throughout the afternoon and early evening. Really hit or miss. Looking at a pretty great day tomorrow. We'll have a mix of sunshine and clouds. It'll be hot and muggy. Pretty standard August forecast going into this weekend. Sunday, pretty much the same deal. Maybe a few coastal showers and storms early in the day Sunday. And then going into the afternoon and early evening, we could see a few isolated showers and storms during the day Sunday, but pretty hit or miss. So not bad. We will take this great weekend forecast. It is going to be pretty average when it comes to our heat. So temperatures will be in the low 90s in the afternoon, Saturday and Sunday. So it will be hot and a bit muggy. It could feel like up to 100, maybe to 102 degrees. So the heat is pretty manageable. So not off the charts. And with the hit or miss showers around, it helps to keep things pretty much in check for the weekend when it comes to our heat. So next week, as the moisture builds back in from the south, we'll have some pretty rich tropical moisture pushing in. So that could supply some heavier downpours for us going into early next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So that is what we're looking ahead to. What's the weather impact for next week? An influx of tropical moisture that could bring us some more widespread soaking rain, maybe some heavier showers at times. So we'll have to watch for maybe some localized street flooding, possible early next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that time frame. Now out in the tropics, we are watching a couple spots in the Atlantic. Now Invest 96 is this area highlighted in orange in the central Atlantic. We've got this one spot off the east coast. These two spots look to stay out in the central Atlantic. So those two spots look to bring no impacts to any land areas. But we are going to watch this tropical wave that's coming off of the west coast of Africa, this cluster of showers and storms. We're going to watch that in the long term. The National Hurricane Center is now highlighting this area as it drifts westward towards the central Atlantic over the next week, 2 weeks. So it's going to be a long-term area to watch. Nothing to stress about just yet, but certainly something to pay attention to because models, weather models, computer models are starting to kind of lock in and see something possibly forming out there. So we'll fast forward in time way far out until next weekend. So Saturday, August 16th, so about a week from now, there could be something that develops, but it's still too far out in time to know what it will be, if anything, where it will go. But so far, this is something we're going to have to watch just in case. But there are no immediate concerns for us along the Gulf Coast over the next 7 days, so no stress for us, but something to certainly keep in mind going into next week to certainly watch for as we head into the 3rd week of August. So here's our 7-day forecast. It's pretty standard every day. Hot, humid, temperatures in the 90s, and we'll see a few hit or miss storms around, especially next week for the work week. We'll probably have a better chance for some soaking showers.